we had our little journey, you know, traveling Pittsburgh, and it was quite a ride, especially yesterday. It was quite a ride. They had a detour off the highway, and we had to go some roundabout way, but it took us an hour and a half out of the route. Hour and a half. And I know that because we got this navigation system. So of course it tells you everything. So I was watching it and telling us the time we're going to get home, and it went from 5:10 to 6:37, I think, something like that. So I, oh Lord. But anyway, I was watching that navigation system, and God is funny because He began to speak to me through this navigation system, and I think most everybody knows it's called a GPS, and I don't even know what that means. But anyway, God told me it meant it was God's promise system. Amen. That's what it was to me. Amen. That's what He told me. So He said that. Okay, get this right. He's like our navigator. Amen. And He leads us and guides us of places to go. And just like we put, you know, all our trust in this navigation system, God said, you know, you just tell this thing where you want to go, and it doesn't give you any direction until you actually get to a certain corner. Amen. And then it says, okay, turn left here. Amen. So God said, the same way that you're trusting in this navigation system to lead you, you should trust in me. You don't always have to know where to go. Just follow my lead. Just follow my direction. And I said, wow, God, you're just so amazing. Yeah. It just tickles me. Yeah. And you know, God just continued to speak. And at one point, last week, I remember when we were going out to eat, we had somehow, well, I sort of jumped ahead of the navigation system because it was taking too long to give us direction. And God said, that's like what you do to me. Sometimes I don't go in the time frame that you say or you think I should, so you jump ahead of me and you try to anticipate where I'm going to tell you to go. And that's what happened with the navigation system. I tried to anticipate where it would tell us to go. So I sort of made up my own direction and told Minister Jeff, turn around, you know, without waiting for the direction of the navigation system. But God said that's the same thing that we do to Him. And we jump ahead of Him and we try to go in our own direction instead of waiting for the next instruction. So He said sometimes it takes a while because we went quite a few blocks and it wasn't saying nothing. You know, sometimes that thing, it doesn't say anything. You go for 2 miles, it doesn't say anything. And that's the same thing with us. We just waiting on the Lord, and it don't seem like He's saying anything. And we say, okay, I got to do something. And then we go and change the route God wants us to go. But I just thank God, because God said, just like the navigation system, and He just compared Himself. He's so funny. And we get lost, and we get off the path that God has set for us. But He will direct us back.
Yes, He will.
And like the navigation system said something to us yesterday, because we knew where we were going. We just missed our turn, but we knew we had to turn around. So it said to us, as soon as possible, make a legal U-turn. That's what He told us yesterday to the driver. And then God said, that's the same thing. And when you know that you messed up, when He knows that, you know, okay, you messed up, you got off path here, as soon as possible, make a U-turn. It's okay to make a U-turn. He specified a legal U-turn. Make a legal U-turn. Don't go in another direction that I didn't tell you to go in. Make a legal one. I said, thank you, Lord. So God is just funny, and I just bless Him for that. And we just got to know that just like, you know, we trust ourselves into things. Elevators to go up, our cars to start, to take us where we need to go. The GPS system, just like we trust in those things in these little ways, we need to trust in the Lord even more. Because God knows everything. God designed that GPS system. He said, that's my promise system. And when you go the way that I tell you to go and you follow my instruction, you will receive my promise. And I said, thank you, Jesus. I I just bless God. I just bless him, and I thank him for his word. I hope you all are encouraged this morning. Bless the Lord.